Hi, this is Arthur Robinson Jr. I am the creator of PowerfulInterviews.com. I am the creator of AudioSecretsTrainingEvent.com. I want to welcome each and every one of you to this powerful video. In this interview, you're going to experience life-changing information that you will not find anywhere else. I have secured an incredible interview with a great friend of mine, international speaker, best-selling author, the multi-millionaire Stacy A. Stacy A. She is a phenomenal businesswoman, and her business is called Comfort Killers. Stacy A. She has interviewed best-selling author, international speaker Grant Cardone, and other powerful business leaders from all over the world. So in this interview, you're going to hear exclusively how Stacy A. she breaks down layman's terms about you have to give lots of value to your audience. Stacy A. she also breaks down layman's terms about you have to crush your fear and dominate your competition in your specific business industry, and much, much more. So remember, this is not BS information. The right information will change your situation. Wealthy people take advice from other wealthy people, and unfortunately, broke people take advice from broke people. But I love what the multi-billionaire, the real Brad Lee says. The real Brad Lee says, the more hands you shake, the more money you will make. And that is extremely important if you want to increase your income to the next level. You have to follow up, you have to follow through, you have to make phone calls, and if you want your bank account to change, you have to do what is necessary in order for you to become successful. So right about now, go get your pen and your pad, sit back and relax, and write down some notes. In this interview that I'm going to reveal to each and every one of you with my great friend, successful businesswoman, the multi-millionaire, Stacy A. This interview, it will change your life. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, check it out.
Without further ado, I'd like to welcome the one, the only, the powerful Stacy A. to the show.
Oh, man, excellent. Oh, I'm so happy to be here for your audience. I am Stacy A. and there is no E in my name. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Stacy, for taking time out of your busy schedule to educate me and the listeners worldwide about building wealth and about your phenomenal brand, Comfort Killers. I gladly appreciate it.
Oh man, well, you know what? Here's the deal. When you read the bio and you introduced to me and you're getting me to come in and I'm freaking amazed. The goosebumps are all over my body. Here goes. You said best-selling author. That's the New York Times piece, right? And one of my goals is to become a best-selling author. I write it down every day. So that's the handbook, and I'm glad for you putting that Freudian slip in there because it is coming. But it's not yet. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. To everyone that's listening on the show, I highly recommend go and get your pen and your pad right now. My great friend Stacy A. is going to break down layman's terms about how to create wealth and about her phenomenal brand, Comfort Killers. Is that correct, Stacy?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. The Comfort Killers, baby, and we're creating wealth on a daily.
Now, what I'd like to know, and can you explain to the listeners in layman's terms, who is the phenomenal Stacy A. How long you been in your powerful industry, and what is your expertise?
All right, I am Stacy So I am the owner, founder, and creator of the Comfort Killers brand. It is a personal development, self-improvement company, coaching, seminars, speaking, writing of books, and dishing out comfort-killing articles and content to wake the nation. Okay? I walked out of a seminar on Valentine's Day 2016, February 14, 2016, fell in love with myself. I said, man, I can't stay here. There's something comfortable about being here in a free seminar and not doing anything for my own self and my business when we walk out of here. We flatlined. So I said I'm going to develop this company. I've been working at this company hard. I had a baby. I'm impregnated by this thing here of mine for 9 months. And I know you're looking at it like, wow, 9 months is a short amount of time. My expertise is building and developing people into becoming their better versions of themselves. My mission in life is to teach millions how to get uncomfortable so they could think better, act better, and live better. I found out the secret, but it is no secret. We've walked out of the caves at this point. There's no more secret. Information is everywhere, and I want to make sure the right information is in the right person's hand. So I've been at this thing for 9 months, but I've always been an entrepreneur. As we've spoken before, you see snow outside as a kid, you think you want to play. I see snow outside as a kid, I want to go make some money.
Wow. Now, Stacy, you are a phenomenal speaker, and when you speak, people listen. Can you explain to the listeners what is the best advice that you have ever received?
I love that. I love that question. The best advice that I've ever received is to do it anyway. You feel fear? Go for it anywhere. Anyway, that's what the Comfort Killers is all about, right? We get uncomfortable. I teach you how to get uncomfortable. And one marker, one identifier of comfort is fear. Because you always want to go back into doing something that you know. You always want to fall back into being traditional and conventional. So once you feel the fear, and that's how speaking goes for me. I wasn't always explosive, but I always had it in me. I just had the fear take over that action. So once I realized that fear was only an indicator of becoming great, I went for it anyway. So the best advice someone ever told me was to do it anyway.
Wow. This is an incredible interview, and I appreciate you coming on my show today.
Thank you.
Stacy, let's talk about entrepreneurism. Now, I know the word entrepreneur comes from entreprendre, and it was invented back in the 15th century in France. And they are two Latin words. The word entre means to undertake, and the word ponder means to take. So you basically taking low productivity and increasing it into high productivity. And a gentleman by the name of John Baptist, he invented the word, and 300 years later, the word still exists. How do you take your productivity to high value?
Oh, man, I love that word, productivity, because I believe that the only thing that was missing, all right, and the secret to success is action. Whether you are shooting a gun, right, at a target, you're shooting a gun at a target, and if you just take action and keep shooting at that target, some will hit the target. But if you don't shoot at all, there's none that will hit the target. So I identified that action was the missing piece to my life, missing piece to why we procrastinate, why we stay in the same place for so long, why we come home and rather watch the football game. So my productivity level starts the previous day. So before the morning hits, I'm already knowing exactly what I want to do. And I believe in action and building a business and entrepreneurial state to undertake. You have to apply action, but here's the piece. You have to do the opposite of what you were doing what got you in the place that you are now. So, for instance, if I was just laying around on the couch with low productivity, in order to create high productivity, I have to not lay on the couch. It's simple. I have to provide the opposite action of what got me in the place that got me with low productivity. So my idea of productivity, Anthony, is I wake up every day with a stat on myself. I have to either beat my old stat, at minimum, get the stat that I want, or go for it all. And every day, I plan to go for it all. So big goal. and they're scary, and they get me up out of bed every day.
Wow. Let's talk about the power of using video. Now, I know a couple of years ago, Google bought YouTube for $1.6 billion, so video is hot right now. Can you explain to the listeners the power of using video, and should entrepreneurs, authors, speakers, and seminar leaders, should they use video to expand their brand?
Oh, man, we were just talking about this the other day, me and my video producer. So before we get into it, I have a show on Grant Cardone TV. And Grant Cardone, as you know, international sales trainer, best-selling author, huge motivational guy, right? We all love and know Grant Cardone. So I have a show called The Comfort Killers on Grant Cardone TV. It's video. It's my video show. So before I made the plunge and acted on that, I had to understand the power of video. Now, in video, we want three things. We want to be educated, we want to be entertained, and or we want to be inspired. You have all three, you have something going for you. When you have millions, billions of people on a platform that will watch you, and they are screaming, they're yearning for more knowledge and information, and they are at will click into your space. You need to leverage that. So I'm on YouTube, we're on Grant Cardone TV, and we're Facebooking Live at all times because we need to be where the people are, and people are watching video. People have shut off their TV, almost shutting off Netflix, and they're on these avenues, they're on these vehicles and mediums such as YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. So if you're not making video, you better rethink how you're doing business.
Wow. So once people like you, respect you, and trust you, that's when their minds are made up and they want to invest in you because you are the brand?
Yes, I absolutely agree with that. My first instinct was, hey, listen, they don't know me, okay? How do they get to know me? You feed them content. You feed them the viable content to build the trust, okay? And provide feedback. A lot of people, they just put up videos, but they don't go back in and engage with their people, engage with their followers, engage with their leaders. So one thing definitely, you're absolutely right, to build a trust, start a relationship, build and create the relationship. You give, and then ask.
So your brand is your promise?
My brand, myself, every fiber inside of me is the promise.
Wow. Stacy, let's talk about delegation. Now, I know the minimum wage of a millionaire is around $524 an hour. So I always tell my listeners, what can you delegate for $524 an hour? Or you can go beyond that. What can you delegate that's within your current budget? How important it is for entrepreneurs and business owners to delegate tasks out that they're not currently good at so they can just focus on increasing their revenues in their businesses?
All right, well, I could speak from experience. You know, when I first started the company, you're the one-man band. You're the one-man show. You want to do everything because it's your baby, right? And I believe that was the difference maker because I owned a company a few years ago, and I tried to do everything myself, and I realized that I wasn't investing enough time in the development and the culture and the mission of the business, which was to provide good quality products, right? So I was doing the website. I was over here posting on Instagram. I was doing my biography. I was doing everything as far as answering emails down to those small tasks. And what that does is take you away from your mission. What that does, and I understand that it's viable for the one-man band to make sure that everything is running. But once you get up to a certain level, you realize that we're not selling time anymore, okay? We're buying back time. So delegation is highly important for the entrepreneur to get implemented very quickly in the beginning stages and growing stages of their business, because it's going to get to a point where you have to focus 100% on the development and the progression and the wealth creation of your business and brand.
Wow. Stacy, I appreciate you coming on my show today, because the whole premise of my show is to educate entrepreneurs and business owners on a worldwide scale that they can live the life that they truly desire, but they have to be open to these important principles. So I don't like what I see what's on the news, so I create my own news.
Exactly, man.
Now, Stacy, let's talk about haters. Now, I know haters stand for having anger towards everyone reaching success. When you were in the process of building your brand, how do you deal with haters that try to sabotage your message?
Man, I don't even know where they are. Here's the thing. I have developed my mindset to only attract everything around me that's good and positive. I know some people are very powerful in their ways to attract things that are only negative. So if a hater is attracting things that are negative, they won't even be in my vicinity, because I'm on a different mission. But I understand it, so I will answer it. When I did the Grant Cardone interview, and there's 16,000 people right now, and we only had that interview up for 2 weeks, 16,000 on YouTube. You could just type in Stacy Cross and Grant Cardone, and it'll pop right up on your YouTube channel. If you take a second to even ponder the type of comments that are coming in, maybe about 3 of them, and my partner said, Stacy, you got some negative haters here. You know what I tell them? I said, thank you for watching. Because they have just invested in the building of my brand and company. So I don't hate the haters. I engage with them. I tell them thank you. I give them a positive feedback. And you know what? They can't answer that.
Wow. Now, Stacy, your brand is excelling and is doing extremely well. Let's talk about negotiation. Can you explain to the listeners, who do you have that is in your corner to help you maximize your market?
Hey, here's the first and last thing, man. And just going back to when I owned a previous business and I wanted to do everything myself, and you take shortcuts not knowing that your best interest is not at hand for some people. And I decided to go in early with a business partner, James Flanagan. He's actually a federal attorney. So right then and there, I got backed with someone for our best interest and can talk the talk, not just walk the walk, or vice versa, you know what I mean? So I got a federal attorney in my corner, but not only that, I got a powerful thing called intuition on my side. So when I'm going into negotiations, and I did a lot of negotiations, especially with partnering with different companies, you know, we have to feel it through. And I know the numbers are numbers and stats are stats, but it just feels right to me. But then I got my powerful business partner, James Flanagan, who is a federal attorney in my corner, and immediately signing up and building a relationship with my lawyer. Things that I've never done before in my previous business, because I was going at it alone. I didn't want to delegate. So I have a lawyer, I have a federal attorney in my corner when dealing with negotiations. And for those that are starting their company, they think the lawyer is too much money. It's too much cost. They can't afford it. Well, I would definitely find money to get a lawyer.
Wow. You mentioned that powerful word, money. Now, I know money is not value. Money is just a facilitator to do transactions. How would you describe money?
See, and this was a mindset switch for me. And a lot of things with money is just a quick click in mindset. Then you understand that money is just money, okay, until value is put on top of it. And I used to have a negative money concept. Growing up, watching my parents fight, it was always about money. It was always about bills. It was always about debt. So, of course, growing up traditionally, you have a negative money concept and a block. Until one day I realized that money is just money, and there's no value put upon it until you do. So I don't work for money. I only work to provide maximum amount of value to the people that I meet and the people that come in through my brand for personal development. The value is more important to me than money because money will always come, and there's no shortage of money, and we can't make money. We can only provide value. So my whole money value concept has switched and has flipped into something, and I'm still learning how to provide more value on a daily basis. I don't write down how much I want to make. I write down how much value I want to provide.
Wow. So money is a byproduct of the value that you uncover?
That's exactly right, sir.
So when you uncover more value, you're going to make more money. But if you uncover a little bit of value, you're going to make a little bit of money. And if you uncover no value, you're not going to make any kind of money at all.
Right. Right. And you know what the thing is? So if I have a product that's 99 cents and I have a product that's $5,000, right? I provide, me personally, Stacy A. Cross will provide the same amount of value because I don't look at money and intent for both those products.
You are experiencing a life-changing, powerful interview, and you are hearing it first from Arthur Robinson Jr.'s PowerfulInterviews.com.
Stacy, I wrote down some powerful words, 5 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. So you can read them in your own influential way. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Accountability.
So you want me to say 5 being the highest value and 1 being the lowest?
That's correct.
Go ahead. So accountability for me is definitely 5.
Perseverance.
Perseverance for me is definitely 5.
Building great relationships.
Building great relationships for me is definitely 5.
Value.
Value is definitely 6.
Leverage.
Leverage is definitely 7.
Health.
Health is definitely 10.
Wealth.
Wealth is definitely 10.
Financial capital.
Financial capital is definitely 10.
Family.
Family, woo, big one, 20.
Customers.
Customers are the customers, the ink in the pen. They're 20s.
Success.
Success for me, I have to go way past the Richter scale and put it to 100.
Integrity.
Integrity is my favorite value. It is what I am built upon. That is, sir, 1,000.
Selling proposition.
Selling proposition, it means so much to me, especially in the stage I am in building my company, The Comfort Killers. We're going to place that at number 20.
All right, that was good. That was real good.
And, you know, here's the thing. You know, they tell me to balance now because I've worked so hard and just putting in a lot of work for my company and business and myself. So they say, hey, Stace, why don't you take a vacation, Anthony? And I say, well, listen, and that's what I mean by you said 5 and 1. And I went way past it because I feel like there's no numbers that could hold us back, right? There's nothing tradition that could tie us down. You don't like the news, so you made your own news. It's this type of way that we control our environment is what I'm talking about. I go in all day for myself and my business, and that's how I get energy.
So once a mind is expanded, it cannot go back to its original state.
You're absolutely right. I love that line. Can't go back. I don't know what that is.
Now, Stacy, I had to ask you this question because my audience love this topic, which is called marketing. Can you explain to the listeners what is your definition of marketing and what does marketing mean to you?
Well, marketing, the definitions, layman, how I put it around my office is get attention. Okay? To me, it means that I am everywhere and I am omnipresent. So if I have someone that comes to me and says, Stace, I want to do your marketing, I ask them, can you make me omnipresent? If I am here, I am there, and it combines and it goes right back to the mission statement, then you are my marketing genius. But for me, it means getting attention, sharing your mission, providing your value across all vehicles, across all mediums, and then bringing that attention and turning that into revenue and profit to sustain the business.
So would you say that marketing done right is the quickest path to the sale?
See, here's the thing. There's a lot of channels and behind the scenes for me, right? So am I marketing when I throw a video up telling people that Sundays is a great day to personally develop themselves? Absolutely. Right? Am I marketing when that person hits me on IM chat and say, you know what, Stacy, you gave me goosebumps and I want to talk to you, and I take it offline, it no longer becomes marketing. I'm doing a one-on-one thing, right? So, but it does help because the video express that. The video is the marketing. Marketing done right. I'd rather do it wrong. I'd rather do it wrong and do something than just try to do it right. Because I stopped being a perfectionist a long time ago. You got people that'll come to my channel, they say, Stace, I don't know, I think you need to do it this way. I think it'll be better you do it this way. There's no right answers, it's just doing. So I do it right by continuously providing mega action behind it, and then I learn along the way. Just do it anyway.
So sales is the avenue to more revenue?
Yes, well, people, attention, people. That's why I say I want to get attention. My mission is to teach millions how to get uncomfortable. How do I find millions of people? So people that need help, people that need support, I need to be in their face. They need to be on the website. They need to watch the videos. How do I find these people? People bring sales. So the sales don't bring sales. I need to find people because I'm in the people business.
So you say you are in the people's business, so basically you are in the relationship business.
The relationship providing value exchange business, yes.
Wow. Stacy, explain to the listeners exactly where they can find you.
I am everywhere. I'm learning to become omnipresent. I'm on Instagram, Stacy A Cross, Facebook, look up The Comfort Killers, Snapchat, Stacy A Cross, Twitter, Stacy A Cross, Medium, Stacy A Cross, Stacy A Cross on everything. Don't follow me. Leave me there. The Comfort Killers, thecomfortkillers.com is the headquarters. It's home base. It's where I lay my hat every night. So you can find us on thecomfortkillers.com as well.
Stacy, let me ask you this. When I'm having a conversation with a man or a woman that is a successful entrepreneur business owner, how would I know that they would be good prospects for you in regards to what you are currently passionate about?
If they're in the people business and they want to help millions succeed, and they're all about helping and building and constructing, and they're not in the destructing business. They're in the people-building business, the life-changing business, the personally developing business, the self-improvement business, the relationship-building business, the get-up-off-the-couch business, the do-yourself business, the take-the-leap business, the take-risks business, the focus business, the get-uncomfortable business, then they're in my business, and they will work with me.
Wow. Stacy, explain to the listeners, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, man. Fun for me is what I'm doing right now. See, this is fun for me. I love that you said once your mind expands, you don't go back. Fun used to be for me to go out clubbing. Fun for me now is to continue building and meeting people and changing their lives. That's so fun for me. I do take breaks, and when I take breaks, they are to learn. So I'll fly a plane from here to there. I'll learn about different things. I'll do something crazy like jump out of a plane. But fun on a daily basis, I'm living the funnest life ever when I help people succeed and reach their dreams and their goals. That to me is excitement.
Wow. Now, Stacy, you have a powerful voice, and when you deliver content, people are mesmerized by your message. Now, I know that the speaking industry is a $780 billion industry, so it's huge right now. So when entrepreneurs and business owners are in the process of becoming a professional speaker, can you explain to them, should they speak for free or should they charge a public speaking fee starting out as a professional speaker?
That's a great question. My first speaking gig came about when I was born, okay? I was screaming. And then as I grew older, I started speaking. We are all speakers, okay? So I don't just start speaking professionally. I've been speaking, baby. I just want to know how I could provide value with it. And the thing that stops us is because we feel we are not at the level of the Zig Zig, the Jim Rohns, the Grant Cardones. Why not? Your own limitations is putting you at a lower level. You need to quit it. And you know what I say about that question, sir? I charge for my first, I'll charge for my second, and I'll continue charging a speaking fee in front of an audience because I speak already. So if it's something that they want to hear and I provide value, they should have no problems exchanging.
Wow. Now, when you are on the platform and you are delivering a phenomenal message to the audience, should entrepreneurs and business owners create irresistible information products, where it's a low-tier product or a high-tier product, so basically that speaker is not giving the audience to do any type of cafeteria selling?
Hey, listen, I'm all about developing a call to action to help millions. So a low-tier product, and that's what I love of the beauty about this business and this industry. Because whether speaking or not, whether you speak or not, or you go on your website, or you go on my website, I know that I got to meet people where they are in life because I want to provide value so that they can come back and get the higher sale product. So in order to do that, my goal is to not let you get off the website without finding something of value that meets your immediate needs and it meets your immediate budget. So dollar products, I have no problem selling them. $100 products, $10 products, $1,000 products, $10,000 products. I just go up in increments, baby. But it meets people, and I have the same intent and value behind each of those products, no matter the scale. So cafeteria selling, and just to bring you back to where I was in the seminar February 14th, they said for $99, you could go in the back of the room right now and sign up and become a billionaire tomorrow, whatever the call to action was. People ran to the back of the room.
Wow.
People irresistibly couldn't help themselves. They had to get it. I took some of that and I said, okay, well, did we set these people up for success? Because we could all